Okay, so welcome to our new coach call. Um, I'm excited you guys are all on here. This is so fun. So what I want to do is have one this week and then in 2 weeks have another one because I want to kind of see how far you've come in the next 2 weeks from today. But you all have been through new coach training or are currently going through it piece by piece, right? So that is the crucial part of this business is to learn, because that stuff you will learn so much, but you can't just learn it and not apply it. That's the biggest thing is I want you guys, when you're hearing the things that we're talking about for social media, I want you guys to then start applying those things, like your posts, looking, just cleaning up your posts and your page. And when we talk about building relationships and inviting, I want you to start doing that because we do have an October 2nd challenge group. So that group is a group that I will be running with you guys. Now, you have an option of joining me or you can do it on your own. Honestly, either way, I'm great with. It's whatever you feel comfortable with now. So I would love for you guys, especially brand new coaches, to join me for a round or two. But if you're in my group now and you're ready, go for it, okay? Here's the thing. I want to show you what I do, and then we do it together, and then you go out there and do it on your own. So that's the whole thing in this business. Like, I'm never going to leave you hanging. I'm never going to be like, just go off and figure it out for yourself. No, you have to. It is your own business. You're the CEO of your business. You have to go through the training on your own because I can't do that for you. But that's why I want to do these calls, and that's why, any of you guys, you message me, you ask me questions, you want me to look through a conversation, I will walk you through those. I will help you with those. I want you guys to bother me, and don't think you're bothering me because you're not. Like, I want you to send me conversations because then I know that you're having them. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to first show you, I'll do that in a little bit. I want for us to set some goals because I figure that, and not big goals, but smaller goals, in order to be purposeful in your power hour. And if you don't know what a power hour is, that's okay. It's in the training. You'll learn it in the first week. But it's just the time where you set time aside in your day to focus on adding to your Facebook page. You focus on building relationships, so sending, like, reconnecting messages. You focus on inviting to your next group, and then presenting the business and following up. So all of those things come along with it in your conversations. So I want you guys to set a goal for yourself. And I did this with even like a diamond today, a coach that has been around for a long time. We did this for her last month, and her business kind of grew so quickly in the past 2 months because she was consistent with this number. You can't control how many yeses you get, but you can control how many people you talk to, okay? The more people you talk to, the more yeses you're going to get, and the more no's, and the more people that don't respond. But that's how you build your business, right? And those people that don't respond or say no, most of the time the people that don't respond will come around in a couple months and be like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I know I didn't respond and I'm so sorry, but I'm ready. Okay. So set a goal for yourself. Set a goal for yourself of talking to, maybe it's 10 new people a week. Okay. So that means you're starting conversations with 10 new people a week. Now, it's all up to you and what you can handle. If you're a busy mom, you're working full time, you don't have time to even go to the bathroom by yourself, you may want to cut some things down. But if you want to grow your business faster, you were going to blow some things up. So for example, some people will talk to 3 new people every day. Some people will set a goal, talk to 5 new people every day. Some people will talk to 10, and so on and so forth. So you're just starting conversations. Now, that's not to say all 10 of those people are going to respond back to you. So that's why people that really want to grow this business quickly, they're focused on the numbers. Okay, Monday I'm starting conversations with 10 new people. Tuesdays, I'm starting 10 more new people. And then you're having to juggle building those relationships that you already started. So remember that when you're thinking of a number. So I want you guys all to think in your head and write it down maybe of a number per week. I like to set weekly goals because, especially for inviting, weekly goals of how many people, how many new relationships you're building. It could be new or reconnecting. So someone you haven't talked to in a long time. How many of those you're going to do every week? Could be 10, could be 20. Okay, I want you to write that down. And then I want you to write down how many invites you're going to do every week. And invites are to a challenge group. And I'm going to walk you through an example in just a second and do one other thing with you before I take some questions and answers. So you know when you say something and it just doesn't sound right? Yeah, that just happened. So, okay. So when I talk to someone and I'm building a relationship, say it's a new person say it's a person I'm reconnecting with, because that's kind of where you guys are right now. There are tons of people on your Facebook list. Well, say, okay, for the week, I need to reconnect with 10 people. So on Mondays, I'm going to pick 3, 2, 4, 2, and so on. Two people a day. Great. Say you want to up that to 20 people. Totally your call. So what I'm going to do is reach out to them and say, maybe I'll like a couple things on their picture, on their page, and just bring it into a private message and say, hey girl, I saw that picture of you and your kids at the beach. Which beach did you go to? Because we're looking to go to a beach this weekend. Something simple like that. Or I just might say, and I do this so often, is, hey girl, I haven't talked to you in so long. I can't believe it's been 5 years. How are you doing? That's it. That's all I do. There's nothing great about my messaging. I'm very to the point. It's just my personality. And I like to talk verbally, but when I'm writing, I'm very to the point. And you guys have probably noticed that when I use voice message, I could talk for a long time. But when I text you back or whatever, it's like, like 2 words. Just, I don't know. So, that's how I start the conversation. That's how I start the building of relationships. They'll respond with, I'm doing good. I know it's been so long. My kids are, sometimes they'll talk about their family, or they'll ask where I live now, something like that. And we get into this back and forth forming conversation. And a lot of times, guys, when people see you consistent on your page, showing up in your workouts, showing up, just being on social media, they're going to ask you what you're doing. They're going to ask you about a post you just did. They're going to ask you about your challenge group post, or they're going to ask you a question of, how the heck do you stay motivated? Like, I wish I could do that. I really have to get back to the gym. Or sometimes they'll just bring it up because they know that you're into it. They'll be like, oh, I really have to get focused again. And that's when you would invite them. When they start talking about that, you're going to say, I totally understand, because I was right there where you are. It's hard to get motivated when I'm by myself, but I found that doing groups with a community of people that encourages me to stick to my workouts and my nutrition. Would this be something that would help you? Just something like that. Do you think something like this could help you? I'd love to share more information with you. And that's how the conversation starts. And that's how that's an invitation right there. So know that, that's one of my invitations for the week. Okay. So you write these names down, and I don't have a great tracking system. I do it in a notebook. I'm very plain. I do it in a 3-subject notebook. But you can do it on your notes section in your phone. You could do it however you like. Another thing I'm going to share quick, because I don't know if everyone knows how to do this. So, do you guys know about the Coach mobile app? Some of you guys do. Does everyone? Stacy, do you know about the Coach mobile app? Shake your head, yes or no? Yeah, okay. So there's a Coach mobile app, And that's the way you should be signing up people, just because it's so easy. Now, you can't download it as an app on your phone. It has, like, you just search it in a web page. You could save this. You could save it to your phone, like the screen in a bookmark or something. I don't really know. I'm not a techie person, so I don't really know how to do that. But you can just search Coach Mobile app, and what happens is it will pop up. You put in your coach information. It's like you just sign in like you're signing in your Beachbody website. And then it will ask you, okay, who are you signing up, coach or customer? And you would click on it and then fill out their email and their information, their name, and it will walk you through the process. Like, so it's so easy to sign up a coach that way. You're going to fill out their name. You're going to fill out their email, their challenge pack that they want, and their Shakeology. And what happens is they get an email. Make sure you have them check their spam too. And I always say, if you don't get an email from me within, it's an app. I have it. How come I can't get it on my phone? Amy, can you get it on your phone as an app? It's freaking hot in here. Yeah, I don't think I can. I have to search it on a browser. Hold on. Let me grab my. So there's no app for the back office. There is, yes. Hold on. Unless it came. They did convert to an app for the back office, but I don't know if they did it for the. Hold on. Yeah, it's not an app. So it's Coach Mobile, Team Beachbody, Coach Mobile app. So it looks, you guys can't probably see that because of the lighting. So it's just basically, it's Coach Mobile. If you search Coach Mobile app, you'll get it. And it gives you the login. You log into your account and then it prompts you. So it's so easy. And they get an email at the end of when it takes me 2 minutes to do. And it says, okay, finish the process here. And it walks them through finishing the process of joining as a coach or a customer. Now, the only thing that you just have to ask them is, like, if you don't get an email in the next hour from me or today, reach out to me, because sometimes, like, it'll go to spam or they might not get it. So you want to make sure that they reach out to you and they don't, because you could be thinking that they just never signed up and they may have not gotten it. So that's what I use when I'm going through the process. And I'm going to tell you, and I was talking to a couple coaches today about when I invite and go through the whole process, it is a lot of voice messaging a little bit later on in the messaging where I'm explaining what's involved in the pack. I usually do a voice message for that, because they can sense my excitement. They could sense my confidence in knowing that, guess what, they're going to succeed. And if they give it their all, and I'm walking with them in this, like, I make sure that they know that. And I explain everything they're getting in this package, which is a lot. For $140, they're getting a lot if you really think about it. And they don't think about that. This is what's going on in their head. $140 for just Shakeology, $140 for just a shake. And they don't get what comes along with it. And the community is everything. And you have seen that in our challenge groups, and in the you don't find this positivity anywhere, especially at our own, jobs outside of the home. So that is what I want to talk to you guys about. And I know some of you guys have been pushing to Emerald, which is great. So Emerald is just the 2 coaches underneath you. And if you do get to Emerald, as soon as you get to Emerald, I'm not going to say it has to happen by tonight. And know that Beachbody weeks go from tonight, midnight, Eastern Standard Time, to the next week. So it's like Wednesday, midnight to the following week. So on Thursday morning, you would show Emerald if you got it by tonight, midnight. Okay. Now, if you're not, and you're really, that's a goal of yours, great. What I would do is really focus on hitting that mark this month so you can go into that mentorship group that I did a video on with Micah and myself. Now, that group will not be overwhelming. It will not, I promise. It is basically an action. We're giving you an action plan, and we are going to do some videos. We're starting out with social media, very like basic, what you're paid, what you should be posting, simple stuff. And we're just going to, it's going to be action oriented. So you guys are just going to, we're going to have check-ins every week. So it's actually a place to keep you accountable, you know, and we are going to have some trainings, but it's not going to be overwhelming. You're not going to be like, oh my God, there's a video every day. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. Like you're not going to, your head is not going to explode because it is simple stuff that we have to do. We just have to do it, right? Okay. So Emerald by the end of the month, and set some goals for numbers. Like I said, every week, two numbers. How many people you're going to build relationships with, like start new conversations, build relationships, and how many people you are going to invite to our next group starting October 2nd. And the people you should be inviting are people that you're talking to. It's not like random people you haven't talked to in 5 years and you're sending them an invite, okay? So it's people that you're talking to. So set those goals for the week. And you will hit your goal if you're talking to enough people. And don't wait till Friday and say, oh my gosh, my goal was 20 people and I haven't done any. I'm going to do them all today. Don't do that because you're going to run yourself into the wall and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, now I have to respond to everyone. I can't handle this. I don't know what to do. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, anybody have questions? I wanted to keep this kind of basic, but if you have questions about something bigger, that's totally fine too. So unmute yourself if you do. It's right in the corner of your thing.
I have a question.
Yes, Amy.
So I'm thinking ahead to like January, February timeframe, and I'm wondering if you've ever done like a referral type of program for your existing clients.
Like if they refer someone to you, you would give them something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I wanted Kristen Renner, one of our coaches on our team, has done something like this. I'm going to have her do either a little video or something about it because I've talked about it today to someone else actually. It's really important. I think that's great. I think you should definitely do that.
Okay.
It's a great way to bring, because right now you guys are in your warm market, which are people that you know, right? So it's a great way to bring in some people that you don't know into your circle. So for sure. So you can offer like a fix-it cookbook. You can offer like a fitness tank top, you know, and just say, or a gift card, you know, then but they have to buy a challenge pack. Like the person that they're referring has to join, you know, it can't just be that they refer it.
Okay. Awesome.
I'll
Thank
have
you.
her do something and so she can explain more.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll make that down too.
Tara, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, I have a friend who told me like 3 weeks ago that she is ready to start coaching, and she's actually been a personal trainer for years, but she's ready to start, you know, because she's a teacher also, but she's ready to also continue on with her fitness goals and all that. And and she has yet to sign up, and I'm checking in with her. Like I was doing it every couple of days, and then I slowed it down to I just did it like once last week, and all I said was, hey, just let me know when you get signed up so I can plug you into the community. You know, you're going to love it. And I don't know what else to do to get her.
What did she say to that? Nothing?
She just said, okay, with a heart. I'm like, okay, thanks. So I don't know what else. I guess, I don't want to just keep letting it go, but I don't really know what else to bring up to her to say, you know, to get her on board. I don't know.
Ask her what's holding her back.
Okay.
You know, I would just be real. And remember I did that with you?
I know.
Yes, just to ask her, say, if you have any questions, please ask, and just say, I want to know what's holding you back, what's preventing you from jumping into this. I'd love to answer any of the questions you have. Yeah.
I should do that because she's a good friend. So, it'd be okay.
Yeah. She'll appreciate that too, Is that it? Come on, guys. You guys all got it down. It's a learning process, and it is late, especially for you guys who wake up so early to work out. I wake up early, but I just read PD, so I don't have to move. 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. Before that. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to just encourage you guys to find time in your day to make this a business for you, number one. Number two is don't get overwhelmed, okay? It's trial and error. Some things might work and some things might not. And if they don't, you just fix them and try something different. Like, don't think that you have to know everything, be perfect, and do it perfectly. If you do that, you'll never move in this business. I failed forward so many flipping times. Don't take on 5 challenge groups at once. You will want to die. You will. Don't do that. Remember, okay, the groups, you guys are probably so overwhelmed with Facebook groups. You can turn your notifications off, number one, and take those groups, put them in your favorites. And if you don't know how to do that, just Google it. A YouTube video will tell you. And what I do is I go through each of the groups every single day. I'll be like, okay, twice a day sometimes, depending on the group, right? I got to check in here. I got to see what's going on, see if anything's going on there. Because otherwise those groups, notifications, all that will rule your life. Also, turn off the notifications dinging on your flippin' phone, because if they're dinging your Facebook notifications, everyone in your family will want to throw your phone through the window. Don't do that. So make it like a business. Like in the morning, this is what I do, okay? I go on with my day, I do some things. Maybe I'll check my messages quick. But you don't have to check in. Here's the thing. You don't have to check in if you're running a challenge group or whatever. Yeah, you don't have to check in every single minute, because guess what? Those people that are in there that are your challengers, you can be like, dude, I can never do what she's doing. She's on Facebook 24/7, right? And I have a problem. I have to step away. And that's why I talk about that freedom box. But it's true, yeah. To the freaking dings, like turn that off. You will, if you do that, Amy, you will feel like a free woman. Like you'll be like, oh, it's quiet. It's beautiful. And then you go on there during those designated times and you check your stuff, and you don't have to let your life be ruled by your phone. That's not what this business is all about. But we do have to be purposeful in getting our power hour done. And if you are, you will feel good putting your phone down. You'll be like, okay, I don't have to do that until later tonight. I could check in again, So make sure you create that from the get-go, because you don't want to be like a crazy person, because then you'll want to quit, and we don't want that. All right, guys. So anyone have other questions? I'll ask one more time, and then you guys can always ask in our thread. Or anywhere, even on Dream Again page, or message me anytime, whenever. Even if I don't have my phone on me, I will get back to you as soon as possible. So don't think that you're bothering me ever. Okay? All right, guys, this was fun, even though you're quiet. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Okay, bye, Tara.
Bye.